I'm working toward not having. However, I've gotten to the point where I have over a certain amount of downloads, users on Android. I've also tried stuff with XNA, Unity, a number of other technologies, so I'll get right into the talk. So, let's see. Oh yeah, follow on Twitter, my website. That's a 0, by the way. Okay, so apparently I don't have any of these. Alright, you can see that okay. Alright, so this talk, I go through a really broad amount of information. First, I detail the concepts behind your game. I also go over the platform that you'll use and what different choices you'll be able to make while you're designing a game. I go briefly over the development, and I can show code samples afterward, depending on what people are interested in. I go through the release and testing process, getting users and marketing, analytics, making money off of your apps, and keeping your users happy, which is most important of all. As you can see from this, this dashboard that I take off Android Market, I have various amounts of downloads depending on interest in different games that I have. Most notable of which is a game called Cowplop, which has had 36,000 downloads. Squids, my first game, has 30,000 downloads, and so on. So, moving on from this, I want to talk about the concept of your game. And I want to make sure that everyone here knows that you can pick something and just do it, because the concept doesn't really matter. Initially, we went over a number of different things that we wanted to do, and for our first game, it was just a color matching game just to see what it would be like to publish. I'm really all about doing to learn. So when I say literally anything can work, literally anything can work. So when my wife and I decided to design a game where a cow poops on a unicorn as its main notion, we went ahead and just did it. And that's, of course, our most popular game. Real quick. But basically, it's a physics-based game, and we use an open source library in Java called JBox to do our physics, because one thing you don't want to do is spend all the time building a physics engine. Like, that's going to be the kind of hang-up in your process, especially if you want to get your stuff out quickly. So anything that's out there that's built for you, I would say go with it, especially if it's free and easy to use. If it's not easy to use, or if it's not free, you might think about building it yourself. Now, I wanted to go over the platform. And by the way, Cowplop, 36,000 downloads. It's a free game, but we also have in-app purchases. I'll talk about that later.